Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob, and thank you so much for attending this lecture on Pokemon biology. Joining me here in the classroom today is, of course, my wonderful teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis. Mr. Curtis,
hello.
You could, yes, please, continue to say hello to everybody.
Hello, it's me, Mr. Curtis. I'm so happy to be here.
As you always are. You're talking very odd today. Did you get some, dental work done or something?
Oh, no, I just had
Really
something in my mouth there. I was trying to eat a snack before class. I apologize.
What have I said about snacks in the classroom?
You said I can't, but then I haven't left the classroom in 12 hours and my blood sugar was getting low.
Okay, but that's not my fault. How is that my fault?
Next time I'll hang out the window.
Thank you. And also in the classroom here today is our trainer in training, Corbin. If you could please say hello to your I don't know, they're not your students, I guess, your classmates,
subjects, if you will.
I was trying to think of since you're the class president, of course.
Yes, they're
what is it called?
Constituents.
Sure, yes, of course, your constituents.
Subjects, whatever you want to say. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Good to be back in class. I'm very excited because Halloween is this coming week, and which Pokemon are you guys going to dress up as when you go trick or treating?
Well, I'm not going to dress up as a Pokemon. Why would you dress up as a Pokemon? Everybody sees Pokemon all the time. I'm going to be Spider-Man.
Right. Oh, okay.
I'm going to be the best Pokemon always. Spinnerack.
Okay.
Every time.
You going to dress up as a Spinnerack? How are you going to make that costume?
Well, I have a sack that I painted green.
Oh, nice.
That I step into, and then we just I've got some paper towel tubes that I painted black, and they're like the legs.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I have a web cannon that I stick out my butt and I shoot it at people.
Nice.
Wait. You mean out of the back of the green sack that you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, out of the sack. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I mean, that's better than the alternative, I suppose. Let's focus up. Okay, we're here for a reason. No, we are actually here to talk about Pokemon, and one Pokemon in particular. Does anybody know who it is? Corbin, you seem to know very quickly last time, so.
It is the evolved form of Rhyhorn. Is it correct? Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
It is Rhy-off.
I think it's Rhyantler is what you actually meant.
Oh, sorry. No, Rhy-off, not Rhyantler. Is it Rhy-spike?
No, none of those. In fact, the fact that you are so close to actually guessing it and not guessing it lets me know that you do, in fact, know what it is. So good work, guys. I'm very proud of you. We're learning about Rhydon today.
Oh,
yeah, you didn't know. Sure.
Okay. All right.
Sure. Right off.
I didn't actually know. Mr. Curtis, did you know? I didn't know.
No, I wasn't sure, but I mean, now that he says it, of course.
Now it makes sense. I hear it in my head, and I'm like, oh, I knew that the whole time. You know?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Has anybody seen a Rhydon?
I saw one. I can't lie. No, I haven't seen one.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for being honest with me, Mr. Curtis.
Yes, I think I saw one when we went to Alola. I went on a day trip up to one of the volcanoes.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah. Seemed to be enjoying itself, just soaking up some...
nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, you saw that? No cap? No lie?
No lie. That's right.
Was it bussin'?
It was having a good time.
No. Who showed Corbin TikTok?
Oh, not me. It was.
Well, yeah, because you are Corbin.
It was my cousin. My cousin showed me.
Dang it! We can't. You're far too young to be going on.
Was that right? Was that right on bussin' on God, Mr. Curtis? Would you say that?
He was bussin' on fleek, is what he was.
Okay, bussin' on. All right, cool. Anyways,
Yep. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this is. There's a weird energy in the classroom today, and I don't know if I love it or if I hate it.
Every class, you just kind of have to roll with it. You know, you never know what you're going to get with the three of us. So,
well, today you can know, in fact, that you are
do
getting a
can
Rhydon.
know.
You
That's
do
right.
can. Hey, let me take another run at that one. Today you can't. You do. What would be the vernacular here? You
We'll have an
can-
idea.
You will know for sure
Oh, yep.
that you're seeing a Rhydon, because here is a Rhydon right now.
Whoa! Okay, big boy, much bigger than Rhyhorn, and he's on his 2 feet now. He's bipedal.
Yes, two very astute observation, Corbin. I'm very proud of you. That's probably one of the biggest changes here is the fact that Rhydon stands on 2 legs and Rhyhorn is on 4 legs, and this fact alone has made this evolutionary change has made Rhydon far more intelligent. It's very, very smart now.
So he's not a big dum-dum like last time.
No.
No.
Side note, does anybody remember what we named the Rhyhorn?
Oh,
week?
man. Oh, it's been a long week.
Was it like Rhinopolis or something?
It was like Kevin or
I
something.
have no idea.
Oh, yeah, it was Rifleops.
Of course.
How could we forget?
How can I forget?
Listen, the name doesn't matter. All that matters is he's a smart bipedal boy. Also, he's different color now. He's a little bit darker gray.
Of course, you would notice his color.
What? What does that mean? No, I just think he's got, you have
an eye for art, is what I mean.
No, he's got a cool look to him now. He just looks way different.
I don't think he's that much darker. He's pretty much the same color, I think.
He's definitely a little bit darker. It's a little more charcoal than gray. Rhyhorn was gray. Rhydon is more charcoal, if you will.
I don't think that's right. I think Rhydon's.
I agree to disagree, Professor. Okay,
but also Rhydon has like a tan belly too.
Yeah, I was going to say he has a belly. Okay.
Yeah.
And Rhyhorn did not have a belly.
No.
So yeah, my Rhydon now is very, very intelligent. It can do really incredible things.
I don't believe you.
In fact, it can now remember 2 things at once instead of just one.
No way.
So, I mean, and if you think about it, that's like double the intelligence, which
Wait,
is
can we test that?
Sure, I guess. How do you want to test it?
Okay. So my name is Corbin, and that's Mr. Curtis. Okay, he nods his head. Those are 2 different things, and now he's remembered them. Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, well now
Nice to
let's
meet
see.
you.
Now let's see. Okay, Rhydon. Which one is Curtis?
Ooh. Which
No,
one?
don't.
Which one?
Shut up.
Which one is
Shut
it?
up. You can't.
Shut up.
I'm not.
Try
I'm
again.
not telling him. I'm just.
All right, spin him around and try it again.
Okay,
All right,
I'm gonna
spin.
spin him around. Okay, spin,
Good.
spin,
Okay, and stop.
Okay,
all right.
Okay,
Which
so-
one is Mr. Curtis? You got it. Yep.
yes.
And then
Yeah,
which
all right.
one?
You did.
Which one
Which
is-
cool one is Mr. Curtis?
No, shut up. He already answered. Which one is Corbin? There it is. Oh my!
Okay,
he is more
Now,
intelligent.
which one is the professor?
He got you too. 3 things at once. Woo!
3 things. I'm so proud.
Oh my
All right,
goodness.
Now, Rhydon, how many fingers am I holding up?
Good. 3.
3.
Okay.
3. That's correct.
Yeah.
Very
All
good.
right.
See, he learned how to count. I'm so proud of him. He's so smart.
Wait. So when I hold up 3, and then he holds up 3, that equals.
He doesn't know arithmetic yet, Corbin. Come on.
Okay, he doesn't know that. Okay, that's fine.
One thing at a time.
We'll get that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's clearly very confused.
Yeah, he's a little confused there.
Now, he's still learning colors. He hasn't quite gotten to colors yet. But we'll get there. It's way smarter than Rhydon.
Oh my god, yeah, it doesn't matter. Dude, colors are like the lowest end of the totem pole with intelligence. You don't need to learn colors. It just doesn't matter at all anyway.
Yeah, Corbin hasn't
right.
even learned colors yet.
Yeah.
Can they even see in color?
I think that, you know what? I think they're, I don't think they see color.
I think they, at the very least, can see different shades of gray and then be like, all right, this slightly less gray is red and slightly more gray is blue.
Now, I remember reading that they can read up to 50 shades of gray. Now, that might be something else. I don't know what that means exactly, but I remember reading somewhere.
I need to have a conversation with your mother.
Oh, okay.
We are having a talk after class, mister.
Okay. All right, fine. All right, whatever. But anyways, yeah. So colors don't matter as much. That's not a measure of intelligence. But I think Rhydon has proven himself today to be the most intelligent person, definitely in the room. I would argue the whole school. Frankly,
Maybe.
yeah, the way he pointed at each of us was just spectacular. He knew, what 3 meant. I mean, this is top tier.
It sounds like you're being a little bit sarcastic.
I'm not. I'm honestly
facetious, maybe.
No, I swear I'm not. I'm not being faticus. I am being 100% serious.
Did you say faticus?
Yes, that's how they pronounce it in Unova. Sorry.
Oh
But yeah, it's very intelligent, and I'm very happy to have been a part of this life-changing moment for you. Rhydon.
All right, he loves it too. All right. Let's do a few quick descriptions of. I mean, we said it has a tan belly and it's sitting on 2 legs, but there's a couple of other big features here that we should probably note. Does anybody want to
tail
say anything?
Tail.
Tail. Yes. Yes, it has a much longer tail.
It's got a horn.
Well, Rhyhorn had a horn too, hence the name.
That is true. I mean, it is in the name.
Come on.
Right.
Well, what's different? What are you noticing about this?
It's
this horn?
it's a spiral horn.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh,
Maybe we'll learn a little bit more about that horn in the Pokedex entries.
And on Rhyhorn, it was more of just like a I don't know, like another extension of his body, but this Rhydon almost seems like it's a separate piece.
Yeah,
like it's got a separate corkscrew on his nose. So
something like that.
I mean, you could try and take it off if you want.
You could try. You'd fail.
You can try. You'd fail.
For sure. Yeah. And then he's got ears, I think. Those ears are horns. I can't really tell.
That is a good question. I mean, I don't. It doesn't appear. I mean, okay, so it definitely has to have ears, right? Because it can hear us.
Well, I mean, there are Pokemon out there that can hear us and don't have ears.
Is that true?
Yeah, Gengar could hear us. It's a ghost.
So it has ears.
it has a spot that looks like ears.
Gengar was dead, so
or
no.
maybe it understands us telepathically.
But there's no physical piece of the ear to interact with the sound waves in the air. So
Listen,
Maybe.
no hairs.
As one intelligent being to another, I understand you, Rhydon. And I know you understand me too.
So yeah, I mean, it could be ears. It might not be ears. I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell. But it's got like little spikies up and down its back. It looks a little bit, honestly, it looks a little bit like Nidoking, but like
a little bit.
rock.
Could be a distant cousin or something.
Maybe, yeah, potentially. I mean,
yeah, I can see it
because it is the Drill Pokemon, and Rhyhorn was the Spikes Pokemon. And as Mr. Curtis noted last week, that the Nidos have a lot of spikes and stuff. So,
Ooh,
I mean,
it could be variants. You never know.
oh, wait a second. Actually, Nidoking is also the Drill Pokemon.
Oh,
Yeah. And they do look extreme. I'm looking at it now. Like, I have a picture of Nidoking here. If students at home, if you could just look at a picture of Nidoking, they look extremely similar.
This might be an example of what some people call convergent evolution, which is
it convergent or divergent?
It's convergent.
No, this is convergent.
So it's kind of like in the Paldea region with Diglett and Wiglet.
Well, but I mean, so you're saying that they don't have common ancestors, they just
evolved
grew up in similar regions.
Yes.
Okay. Because before I thought you were saying that they had similar ancestors.
No, that's a common ancestor. No.
I mean, unless you consider Mew the common ancestor.
Well, I mean, we all came from Mew, let's be honest. Did humans come from Mew? Sorry, I'm not up on my Pokemon religion.
I don't know. That's a question for greater minds like Rhydon.
Yeah, it's really a personal question that you have to answer in your walk with Mew. I'm not gonna force it here.
That's true. That's true.
All right. Have I put Rhydon back into the Pokeball yet?
No, he's right there. I thought you could miss him. He's huge.
There we go.
He's in the middle of the room.
I see him. I was looking at the whiteboard. Sorry. All right.
He's over there learning math. I had him playing with some blocks.
Oh, I see you. You gave him an abacus too.
Such a strong boy.
Smart boy. Strong boy.
Smart boy too.
Okay. All right. It's going away. Rhydon's going away. Goodbye, Rhydon.
Bye.
All right. Everybody, focus up. It's time to read some Pokedex entries. That's why we're here.
You tell yours. You focus up.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying right now. I'm telling everybody to focus up.
I'm focused. I'm ready. I'm
I'm
dialed
ready.
in.
Excellent. Okay, great.
Give it to me, Corbin.
Start. What? What?
That's right.
What's up?
Give me that pencil.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you. All right, now I'm focused. I'm ready.
Okay, great. All right, starting off in the Kanto region. Fair warning, a lot of these Pokedex entries are extremely similar. I'm sorry in advance.
Oh, okay. It's all right. Not your fault.
Yeah. Protected by an armor-like hide, it is capable of living in molten lava of 3,600 degrees.
Woo!
Fahrenheit? Celsius? I don't know what measurement we're using here.
It's whatever. It's Kelvin.
Well, if it was Kelvin, you wouldn't say degrees.
Right. Okay.
Right. So it's either Fahrenheit or Celsius.
All right. That's fair. In height.
I don't know who Kelvin is. Who's this Kelvin guy? And how come he keeps...
Listen, I don't know.
How come he's always so cold?
Okay. Move
Ha
on.
ha 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 ha.
All right.
All right.
All right. Comedy.
Comedy gold?
Comedy rich. All right.
Thank you. All right. Entry number 2. Walks on its hind legs. Shows signs of intelligence. Its armor-like hide even repels molten lava.
Bounce
So-
off.
I mean, so I know we were hyping up Rhydon's intelligence a lot here. But, like, be honest with me. Would you consider Rhydon to be more or less intelligent than other Pokemon we've talked about in this classroom?
I'd say most of them, yes.
It's more intelligent than most of them?
I think he would give Alakazam a run for his money.
I feel like there's a lot of Pokemon that have kind of like, this basic level of intelligence, but you don't see in their Pokedex entries them things stating, shows signs of intelligence like this entry just did.
So if it doesn't say that, just assume the Pokemon is really dumb.
Well, no, I think it goes to show that Rhyhorn is just so stupid that it's
just in contrast to Rhyhorn.
Yeah, they're basically
like, oh
saying,
my
like, hey,
God.
guys, Rhydon can actually bathe itself.
Work on
Guys,
2 feet.
Rhydon isn't afraid of its own shadow, which is amazing.
It knows how to chew and swallow. It knows how to walk and chew gum at the same time.
Wow. 2 things. It can remember 2 things. The next entry says, protected by an armor-like hide. It can survive in lava over 3,600 degrees. Its horn can bore holes through boulders.
Now,
Impressive.
just to get the frame of mind here, how hot is boiling point?
Of water?
Of what?
Water.
What's that? It's like 100 degrees Celsius, right? I don't know
Right.
what that is in
212
220
degrees. 212, right? And this thing can survive.
No, it's more than 200.
It's
I thought it was
212 degrees.
That's why I
Fahrenheit.
said, all right, 212 degrees Fahrenheit,
Okay.
Yes.
and it can survive
Okay.
in 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit lava.
Well, we don't know if it's Fahrenheit or Celsius. Those are 2 very different numbers.
Either way, it's impressive.
Let's see here. Let me just go ahead and pull up a Celsius to Fahrenheit converter.
I don't know why you
on
don't just
my-
bring out the Rhydon again and ask him. He's intelligent.
Because it's so
He's
smart.
so smart. He's got to know.
I mean, we could just pour some lava on him real quick.
You know what? That's gonna burn through the entire school, and we can't.
No,
Mr. Curtis. No, we're not in a position.
Now,
No.
according to my Pokédex, it is 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well,
How do you know that?
That's what my Pokédex says.
Well, your Pokedex is wrong. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see what it's made out of.
Okay.
That's not a real
Okay. I
Pokedex.
think I'm looking forward a little bit here, and it does say Fahrenheit in the later
All
entries.
right, you got lucky this time, Mr. Curtis.
I mean, I just reading the Pokédex entries. That's what we're here for.
I'm just saying. Okay, but regardless, here in class we are privileged to have all of the Pokédex entries at our disposal, right?
Right.
So-
A lot of people aren't going to have that. A lot of people might just have the Cantonian Pokédex, and all they're going to get is 3,600 degrees, which is a very different number. 3,600 degrees Celsius is equal to 6,512 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, that's so different. But 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit is only 1,982 degrees Celsius.
Still a lot, though. Still a
And
lot.
it's a big difference. It's a big difference.
It is, for sure.
It's true.
I mean, it would eviscerate. It would melt any of us. We would be dust.
I mean, regardless, either way.
Yeah,
We're dead. Yeah.
It was just-
It would be to us like a Charizard's flame.
I'm only resistant up to 1,000 degrees.
Now
Anything
this
more
is
than that, I
wait,
just
what?
can't
Wait,
handle
Sorry,
it.
wait.
1,000 degrees. What?
Celsius, of course.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Like you can wear a suit that makes you impervious to heat?
Oh,
Yeah, his
suit.
birthday suit.
A suit. Yes.
Okay.
It's right here. It's woven out of spinnerack threads.
Oh, okay. As you're wearing it under your trench coat. Okay, that's what you're wearing under there. All right.
At all
Yeah.
times.
Don't need to see that. Thanks.
Gotta wear my special spinnerack undies.
Okay, moving on.
Thank you. All right. Moving on to the Johto region. Oh, by the way, do you think that a Charizard could melt through a Rhydon?
No.
I mean, evidently so.
No.
I mean, it could melt through anything.
Well, almost, but it can't.
No, it can. It can melt anything.
But it can't because
So does that?
it only spits fire, not lava, which fire is not as hot as lava.
But
So
it can melt anything. No, that's not necessarily true.
So that just must mean the Charizard's flame breath is hotter than 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like it says that Rhydon's armor like hide can prevent it from feeling any heat ever, right? I think the Charizard wins out here for sure.
I don't know. I mean, if Charizard's fire breath was really that hot all the time, then like whenever you throw one out in battle, it would just eviscerate the Pokemon. They'd be dead. It wouldn't be a battle.
That's
Okay.
why everybody should have a Charizard.
I mean, good point.
Good point. So if students, if you ever have the question, will Charizard in a battle between Charizard and blank, who would win? The answer is always going to be Charizard.
Except if it's Blastoise.
My goodness, you're very tired today. Huh,
I am very
Corbin?
tired today. Sorry.
You want to take another
You're
run at
gonna
that?
make me yawn
I
if
know,
you do that.
he's making me yawn too.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't have coffee this morning. My mom usually makes me some.
Wow. You should not be drinking coffee at your age.
You know what? Mind your own business.
Fair enough.
I don't know what I was gonna say. Continue.
Yeah, you don't really have anything to say, do you? All right,
No.
moving on to the Johto region. Its rugged hide protects it from even the heat of lava. However, the hide also makes it insensitive.
Huh. So like he'll just crack jokes about people's, dead parents or something.
Yeah, who would do that? Is that considered insensitive?
Emotionally and physical.
Emotionally barren, this thing. It's it doesn't have a care in the world. To be fair though, that could also be a blessing, right?
I mean, the intelligence comes at a cost. It has no empathy, It just does what it wants.
I'm guessing that this Pokedex entry is definitely referring to, it's like touch, right? Definitely
Yes.
physical sensitivity. Like you could touch it and it won't even notice, right?
That's heartbreaking.
I mean, I guess
Because
so.
normally
I mean,
every time you touch, you feel the static. And you wouldn't
every
get that
time
with
you
Rhydon.
dance.
I swear that you
swear
can
you
I
fly.
feel
Fly.
the magic.
Right. So
I feel the magic.
with Rhydon, you couldn't get that. You couldn't get that static when you get that touch.
No.
You wouldn't feel anything.
I mean, well, if you're looking for static, get a Pikachu.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. The next entry says, its brain developed when it began walking on hind legs. Its thick hide protects it even in magma. All right. I mean, things we already know. By lightly spinning its drill-like horn, it can easily shatter even a diamond in the rough.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so it spins around.
Okay. So, now, Professor, excuse me.
Excuse.
I thought diamonds were the strongest thing.
No, who said that? Who said
are
that?
diamonds not the strongest material?
I mean, depends on how you look at strength, I guess. I mean, if you look at the drill, it has a lot of pressure in one point, right?
Right.
Which can aid to its ability to crush things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But see, like usually you put diamonds on saw blades to cut things that don't cut, right? So
Yeah,
like
sure.
the Rhydon horn cuts diamond.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I mean, we cut diamonds.
We do.
I mean,
It's not an unheard of thing. How do you
No.
think they get the diamonds onto the saw blades?
But the strongest diamond getting cut by the Rhydon horn. What cuts a Rhydon horn then?
I don't know. Diamonds probably could. If you
Probably
come at
another
it from the right
Rhyhorn
angle.
horn. Rhydon horn.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
Another
idea.
Rhydon horn.
Charizard flames.
Well, that's not breaking. That's melting.
Well, they can melt them down.
Yeah,
So.
into their base materials. Okay, so that actually does it for the Johto region. The Hoenn region, the first entry here says, Rhydon's horn can crush even uncut diamonds. Right? Yeah, it's reinforcing that.
Would you say it would cut some uncut gems, maybe? Or just diamonds, specifically?
I mean, if it can cut diamonds, it can cut other gems, too.
That's fair. Okay, nice.
One sweeping blow of its tail can topple a building. This Pokemon's hide is extremely tough. Even direct cannon hits don't leave a scratch. Mr. Curtis, you have a bazooka license, right?
I do.
No,
Yep.
I know where this is going.
I carry it with me at all times.
No, we're not doing
Wait,
this.
do you do?
Yeah. Well, the license is always here. Here you go.
The license you carry with you at all
Yeah.
times, not the bazooka.
Oh, I mean, I have it dismantled in my backpack.
We don't need to.
I have a little one.
We don't need to do.
It's
that.
a mini. It's a minizuka. It's not a big zuka. It's a minizuka.
I don't think it's pronounced Big Zuka.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a bazooka. It's a mazuka. And the M stands for mini.
That's right.
Oh, that's,
a mazuka.
that's good. That's rich.
Tips fedora mazuka.
Mazuka. That's right. Scratch his neck beard.
You know what? We'll put that on the back burner for now, Mr. Curtis. Let's keep reading these entries. The next one from the Hoenn region says, Rhydon has a horn that serves as a drill. It is used for destroying rocks and boulders. This Pokemon occasionally rams into streams of magma, but the armor-like hide prevents it from feeling the heat.
Jeez. Doesn't feel a
Yeah,
thing.
so- Nope, doesn't feel a thing. I mean, I've never in my day-to-day life, accidentally run into a stream of magma, but I guess it's something that a Rhydon will go through, and it's, when it's going about its daily chores or whatever.
And it loves it, honestly.
Can't get enough. Okay, let's see here. The next entry says its horn, which rotates like a drill, destroys tall buildings with one strike.
Ooh.
Have we ever gotten together as a people and thought maybe we should try to Pokemon-proof our buildings? There's a lot of things that can destroy a tall building with one strike,
Right.
if you think about it.
I think it's something that we've talked about, but I don't know. I don't know if people want to pay more in taxpayer money to do that.
But I mean, I would rather pay more in tax money to prevent a Rhydon from toppling a building than to have to pay the tax money to rebuild it when they inevitably have to.
Listen, rebuilding the building, it provides so many jobs, helps the economy. You just don't understand.
Well, all the Machokes and Conkeldurs and
What is a Conkeldurr?
It's
sorry, we haven't gotten to Conkeldurr yet, Corbin.
It's a fighting type Pokemon, but it specializes in carrying around big blocks of concrete.
Okay.
That is true.
They're really good at rebuilding buildings. I mean, we destroy this classroom on a regular basis, and it's always up and ready for the next round of lessons. So
Yeah.
That is true, but what if we built it in such a way where we didn't have to do that?
I mean, that would be nice.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't know how we would. We'd have to build the foundation out of diamond or something.
That would be nice.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah.
But not if it's a Rhydon, because it can just smash. You can just smash the diamonds.
Well, we can't really do that because isn't the foundation of the school built on some sort of weird vortex or something? Isn't that how we got a Mega Gengar?
You mean the power spot? Is that what they're called?
Right. Yeah.
That allows for Gigantamaxing. Yes, of course. I mean, honestly, this is such an old school. It would be an absolute shame if anything were to happen to it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
It's historical, really.
Historical. It would be a national tragedy if we lost the school, considering how long it's been.
I mean,
here.
yeah. I mean, some would say it's a national treasure.
And it would destroy me if I was the one to be the direct cause of this or any part of Saffron City getting destroyed.
I think
in
you'd
any
lose your
manner.
license. I mean, this school's 252 years old. I mean, you can't just it's got a lot of history here.
You can't lose a license when you never had one. Anyways, this next entry says, it begins walking on its hind legs after evolution. It can punch holes through boulders with its horn. Kind of knew that already. Moving on to the Sinnoh region. Its brain developed after it stood up on its hind legs. Its drill horn bores tunnels through solid rock.
Easy for you to say.
I don't know why I struggled with that so much. Its drill horn bores tunnels through solid rock. It feels like there should be a comma in there somewhere. I mean, I don't think there should, but like as you're reading it, it's like, all right, there's a comma coming for sure.
Nope.
No. The next one in this inner region says, standing on its hind legs freed its forelegs and made it smarter. It is very forgetful, however.
Something about the higher altitude, I think, from being, bipedal now makes it just so much smarter.
I mean, this entry really makes it seem like it has to do with the fact that its forelegs are now free. That's why it's smarter. But it doesn't really go into much detail.
It gets more oxygen being up higher.
I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works.
I think you're wrong.
I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not a chemist.
Nope.
I'm a biologist. Everybody knows that chemists are like 1,000 times smarter than biologists.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, I don't.
Maybe 100,000. I don't know. There's way smarter.
That sounds about right.
All right, moving on. That does it for the Sinnoh region. Nothing new for the Unova or the Kalos. What else is new? Weirdly enough, nothing for the Alola region. God, I hate it when that happens. I can read the Galar entries. I mean, they are extremely similar. It begins walking on its hind legs after evolution. It can punch holes through boulders with its horn. It feels as though we've kind of really settled in. Like, these are the two things that you need to know about Rhydon. It's smarter now that it's on its hind legs, and it can also punch holes through hard things.
Yes.
Oh, and the next one says the third thing that you need to know. Protected by an armor like hide. Let me guess. Oh, sure, yes, please, go ahead.
It's resistant to lava.
Yes.
Good guess.
What's the temperature?
3,600 degrees Fahrenheit.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right.
You basically, literally just read the second half of this Pokedex entry.
Oh, what, really? No way.
Almost word for word.
Cheater.
There's a little bit different here from the Hisuian Pokedex. It says, rapidly rotates its horn to bore through bedrock. It swaggers around volcanic regions, protected from the lava's heat by its tough armor-like hide.
Got swagger when it walks,
It does. All right, that is for the regional entries. Let's read. There's only one unique entry here. It says, Rhydon, the evolved form of Rhyhorn. It is known as the Drill Pokémon. Its large horn gives it formidable attack power. I don't know. I mean, sure, if it stabbed you with it, it would kind of hurt, but, it's really smooth. It's not I don't know.
But if it drills you, you're toast.
I guess so. I mean, if it can take down a large building, I suppose it could
If it can pierce a diamond, then you're nothing.
It might hurt me a little bit.
Just a bit, yeah.
I think it's less about strength when it comes to diamond and more about finesse and being able to, hit it at the right spot, I feel like.
Oh, you think there's like a resonance points where if you just tap it the right way, it goes and it splits open?
Yeah, provided you have a hard enough material that you're tapping it with.
Right.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. All right, that does it for all the Pokedex entries on Rhydon. Now it's time to see if you guys have retained any of this knowledge that I so lovingly taught you.
I'm no Rhydon. I can't do more than two things at once. Thinking about them.
All right, so today I would like for you to, I know I already have one, but I would like for you to pitch me a Rhydon.
Oh, okay.
Make me want to buy your Rhydon. All right, I believe I have a rubric for this assignment. I surely have rubrics for all my assignments. I'll get there. All right, so in your pitch, you must include information that we learned in class. You must demonstrate an understanding of the Pokemon's unique abilities and attributes. You must provide 2 different selling points in your pitch, and these selling points must be for the Pokemon itself and not for a product it provides or produces. Okay, so don't try to sell me Rhydon horns. All right.
Okay.
That's not what you're trying to
Oh,
tell me.
but we could use those to mine diamonds.
Don't.
Professor?
Yeah, you're selling me the Pokemon, not a
Oh.
tool that I can create from it. And 4, and this is kind of like a bonus thing. The student who provides the most compelling selling points will get a bonus point. All right, are we all ready?
Yes.
Or would you like to
Sure.
take some time, I guess, to write yours out, or are you just going to go into it cold?
I'd like to just, I mean, I already have an idea. I think I know where to
Okay.
go.
All right, well, then we'll start with you, Corbin.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am here to pitch you a Rhydon and why you absolutely need one. Okay.
Okay.
You do not need to spend lots of money to build a nice vacation home in Alola. You got a Rhydon for that, and I'll tell you why. So Rhydon is obviously able to withstand 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit lava. We've established this many times. So what can it do? You want a nice vacation home up near the volcanoes of Alola? Sure, you could do that. Why not? Or even not even Alola, right in our backyard. Why don't you just go travel to Cinnabar Island? I hear it's nice this time of year in the fall. It gets a little crisp and chilly in the air, but you get a little bit of heat coming off that volcano. It feels nice, balances itself out. You can build a vacation home on Cinnabar Island right now with one of these guys. You can work with the Rhydon.
It's too hot, Corbin. How can I withstand the lava?
Well, I'll tell you how. With the Rhydon, you're going to be able to use it to drill holes in the right spot. You can have it pile rocks on top of each other, break other rocks down, pile them on top of each other, and build the foundation for a home that is not going anywhere, honestly. It's going to withstand it. It's going to carve out a path like more than just building a home. It's going to carve out a path to direct the lava away from your home. Like, that's a real big thing. It can create a giant ravine inside the foundation of the volcano and the mountain in order to divert that lava into different directions. So you can live happily in your vacation home with the best view imaginable. I mean, come on, you're on Cinnabar Island, you get a whole look at the city, and then right in your backyard, oh my God, there's a giant volcano right behind me. That's crazy. And you never have to worry about it hurting you because you got your Rhydon there to move your house along or build up some rocks or do whatever it needs to defend it. It's able to withstand the high temperature, so even if one of these days, you know, it's gotta work out in the elements, aka hot lava, it can do that because it can withstand it. It's fine. And let's say you're tired of your home, your vacation home or resort, whatever you want to call it. You can make money off of resort, but I know it's one of the criteria. You're not supposed to be able to make money off the pitch of Pokemon. But anyways, let's say you want to move your resort or it's no longer good. You started a family and you want to move to another luxurious volcano somewhere else.
That you don't have the risk of your child falling and dying in lava.
Well, listen, you don't have to worry about that because first of all, it can run into the lava and get anybody who is in danger because it can withstand lava. You drop your keys in the lava, you can go get them. I'm still talking. Sure I am still pitching the Pokemon.
Okay,
thank you.
Okay. I just need to make sure everybody knows. I think once you enter lava, there's no way a Rhydon can pull you out and save
5-second
your life.
rule. I disagree. Now, so let's say
make that clear.
If you need to topple part of the building or any building,
sure,
you could do that. You could go up in the mountain. You can knock down your mountain home, and you can move it somewhere else. It's just that easy. It can drag it down, and you can move it to another part of the mountain or a different mountain entirely. You can ship it off somewhere else to whoever you like. But the whole thing is, also, if you are on the mountains and I was kind of like half making a joke, but also not making a joke that like if somebody is on the volcanic mountain, let's say they're going on a hike near your home, they may not be in the lava, but guess what? What happens if the volcano starts oozing and little Timmy is trapped out on the volcanic rock and he's surrounded by lava on every side? Help! That's Timmy. He needs help. Who's going to come get him? A flying type Pokemon? Nope, that's going to be too hot. Ash is all about. Going to catch those wings on fire. Who's going to come save the day? Rhydon. Rhydon's just going to come trucking through, going to barrel through the lava, put little Timmy on his back, and he's going to take you home somewhere safe.
Not little Timmy.
Little Timmy will be fine then. So you got a way to rescue people if they're trapped by lava. You can build a home with it, and you can also carve out rocks and ravines and all that stuff to not only avoid your home, but also avoid the city. That's another thing too I just thought about. Let's say you see the lava coming down off the volcano. You could divert it that way too. So it's about building and shaping the mountain in the way that best suits you, your lifestyle, and the safety of others.
And rescuing Timmy.
That's what it's all about. And I rest my case.
I really do feel sometimes like Corbin's pitches are kind of like just a stream of consciousness sometimes.
Thank you so much.
And I thought of this other thing.
I thought of everything else. And then
selling.
the last one kind of like, I actually did just think of that. But
sure,
I'm like a Rhydon. I can think of two things at once.
Brilliant. Amazing.
Okay.
Not think of it's remember two things at once, but whatever. That wasn't in the Pokedex. That was just mine that can remember two things at once. And three things at once now. All right. Very good, Corbin. Excellent job.
Thank you.
Mr. Curtis, I believe it's your turn.
Thank you. I'm afraid mine's not quite as long as Corbin's, but hopefully it's still just as convincing.
That's okay. Size doesn't matter.
Thank you. Rhydon is the ideal metal foundry worker. See, molten steel is only 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, well below the maximum temp of the 3,600 max temperature for Rhydon. This means its big burly body is perfect for handling the massive hot crucibles of molten metal used in casting. His horn is also perfect for smashing and crushing down scrap metal to be melted into the molten steel. Its armor-like skin would protect it in the event of a workplace accident. Not that there would be one, because it's always on its toes, because it does actually walk on its feet and is much smarter and aware of its surroundings when compared to its Rhyhorn.
What else would it walk on its head?
Corbin, shush.
And the dangers of the workplace. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the selling points were what again exactly?
Okay, so
it's a foundry worker.
Right, it's a foundry worker.
Okay.
It is a good foundry worker because it can resist the temperature of the molten steel. It can use its horn to crush and break down the raw material metal that's used in melting. And its armor is good to protect it in case there is an accident, but there wouldn't be an accident because Rhydon is always on its toes because it's bipedal, and it's much more smarter than its Rhyhorn counterpart, so it's always aware of its surroundings and making sure that it's not doing anything that's going to cause an accident.
Okay. First of all, just because something doesn't stand on its hind leg doesn't mean it doesn't have toes.
That's what I said. I'm like,
I don't know. This. I get the reference and the.
It was a play on the expression on its toes.
Yes, certainly a tongue in cheek.
But it
was pretty forced though. All right.
I thought it was pretty good, but okay.
It wasn't that good. I'm sorry. Also, I should say it is intelligent, but it's not that intelligent. I don't know if it's really going to be preventing much damage in the workplace.
I mean, it's smart enough. It's not doing any math calculation, but it's smart enough, like, to not bump into a crucible and spill molten metal all over the place.
But that's not an intelligence thing. That's just an accident thing.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes something that's not intelligent, it's not paying attention. They're not paying attention to their surroundings. They're going to bump into things.
Speaking of intelligence, Corbin, am I correct in saying that you said that for your pitch that this Rhydon could build a house for me?
It could help carve out the foundation through rocks. Yes.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure that you're not saying that the Rhydon has the intelligence to be able to put together a full house.
No.
Okay, great. Okay. All right. So yeah, you both did pretty well. Both clearly provided, included information that we learned in class. Good job, and definitely had an understanding of its attributes and abilities. If maybe a little bit, overconfidence in its intelligence.
All right,
which I suppose is partially my fault.
Simmer down. It's smart.
So I won't ding you on that. I don't know who to give the bonus here to, though. It's really hard. I don't like putting this on myself. Maybe I should take this away.
You should put it on me then.
No, I'm not gonna let you decide who gets the extra bonus point or not.
I'll be fair.
It's okay, Professor. You just pick the fair and equitable answer.
I always do.
God.
I always do. I don't know. I feel like there would be. I think I'm leaning towards Corbin's.
All right.
Because Mr. Curtis, yes, having I do think you are absolutely correct that Rhydon would be an excellent metal foundry worker. The thing is, I don't have a lot of use for that. However, I could potentially see myself living near a volcano, which is what Corbin was saying, that, that's what his Rhydon will facilitate living near lava. It will, protect my home from lava, and it will save my children from lava.
Yes.
And you know what? That speaks to me. As a Kentonian. I am super worried about my house and children being, killed by lava.
You don't have children.
Okay. Well, all right. Okay.
Yeah, no, please, if you want to defend yourself, by all means, go ahead.
I mean, I was just going to say, there's a lot of Pokemon that can help build a foundation and a house.
Thank
right?
you, Professor.
Like, there's a lot of...
Sure.
There's a lot of that. And there's a lot of Pokemon that are resistant to lava.
Okay, so then all those
temperature.
Pokemon would be very good as metal foundry workers, too.
No, but there's none of them that are big enough and have hands to carry around crucibles, and also are have strong enough abilities to crush and destroy metal.
Well, then they also wouldn't be able to pick up a child and move them away to safety.
That's true, but I would argue Rhydon's probably not the best one for rescuing children.
I disagree.
From lava, yeah, I think he is.
Plenty of room on its back for the whole family.
Which is specifically what Corbin provided here. I'm gonna give it to Corbin. I think, again, it was very difficult this time. It's just I think Corbin's has a wider audience.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, for everybody who wants to live on the side of an active volcano.
I mean, a lot of people do.
Which I think is more than people who want to have a metal foundry.
There are metal foundries all over the world. All of our cities are made of things made out of metal.
And there are plenty of houses near volcanoes.
Mr. Curtis, it's okay to accept defeat every now and then. It's okay.
Okay. You're right, Corbin.
I am.
Okay, excellent. Great job to both of you. I'm sure my answer was fair and equitable. If you think that Mr. Curtis deserved to get the bonus point, feel free to send us a Gengar mail. Send that to www.pokemon@gmail.com. Or you can find us on the Flying Pokemon themed social network site, Twitter. We are there at WWO Pokemon as well. But before I close out the class, I have to ask, does anybody know who we will be talking about next week? It's not the evolved form of Rhydon. There is an evolved form of Rhydon, but we're not talking about that. So I guess it's a little hint for you.
Oh, I was gonna suggest Rhyperior, but I guess not.
Is it another rock type?
No.
Okay.
I could give you the typing if that will help.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
It's normal.
Normal.
The coolest of types. Everybody's favorite type.
Teddy Ursa.
It's definitely Dunsparce. I'm ready for it.
Man, I wish it was Dunsparce. Now, we are learning about Chansey, the egg Pokemon.
Ah.
Yes.
But
Okay.
Isn't there isn't Happy first? Shouldn't we be learning about Happy before Chansey?
We already discussed this with Tyrogans and Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. It's not how the Pokedex works. We all know this.
Come on, Curtis.
Come on, Curtis. We've talked about it before. But that is going to do it for today's lesson. So until next time, class is dismissed.
Welcome to the World of Pokemon is a part of the Pokecasters Network.